Welcome to Battle Bingo. At least we can play Battle Bingo, right? I can explain this as we go, though. Okay, they did change Battle Bingo, because none of these... Well, let's just say none of them are the Pokemon over to the right there. Sure, let's give it a shot. It's new, so why not? So... Isn't it fantastic when the game flat out tells you that it will try to trick you? I know I find that crazy. Okay, let's just start with the basics so you can show rather than tell. So, it's called Battle Bingo for a reason. The bingo aspect is there. What you want to try to do is, every time you go into these and do a battle, you clear the box, and you want to try to clear all the boxes to make matches in a row, like, you know, bingo. So... a big gimmick is that it's a lot more linear. We have Dragon Breath and that's all we have, and we gotta beat these Pokemon. Kind of just want to go... Oh, that EP, it's important. Like, every time we choose a panel, we lose 1 EP. So we run out of EP on all of our Pokemon, we just lose. But those Master Ball slots mean that we can actually catch some of the Pokemon that we encounter, and we'll get more EP for doing that. Again, it's probably easier to just show rather than tell. But... the question marks are mysteries, and you know, I'm feeling a bit adventurous. Let's start here and see what's inside. 2 extra EP. So now we can choose 3 more panels before we lose. And once you choose a panel, you gotta choose one that's adjacent to a panel that you've already chose. So, there's a lot of water on the board. We don't really see a clean way to actually get more, to actually clear more water. Oh, you know what? I have a game plan. We're gonna go here, then go back. I'll just explain as I go. But I think I want to like get the Totodile first and foremost. It's kind of neat. If you want to see your progress on the board to decide whether or not to catch a Pokemon, you just pull that up. If we choose Master Ball, we just catch the Pokemon and it's added to our bingo board. And fight is kind of self-explanatory. Like I said though, I want a water type, so I'm going to take this Totodile. And hopefully things will become more clear. My thought process will become more clear the deeper we go into this. So now I think I want to... I guess I could also just hop right into the grass panel to get a grass type to clear these out. I was going to backtrack to the water panel. Well, I don't want to waste all my EP before even getting... So, yeah, let's go back here. Bring the Totodile that we just caught. Cool on you for having sheer force. But we're not really going to get any use out of it. So I could catch this, or I could just knock it out. And considering I want to save my last Master Ball for a grass type, I think I'm going to do just that. Definitely new. Normally, especially in these early ones, they just go straight for the whole attacks and that. Like, they're not going to try to set up a status or anything. Especially, I think this is a freebie. At least in terms of fighting it, because it only's got 1 move, so it's not going to hurt us. Imagine if I were to actually catch that, only to realize it cannot attack after the point. That would be unfortunate. Alright, so... we only got water across the board. It is worth knowing that you do get more EP every time you clear a bingo, so I maybe should start prioritizing that a little bit more. Now, what would get me to my next bingo fastest, while still getting me a grass type? Yeah, I think I'll go for another water panel. Figure out what I want to do from there. I'm glad I started with this one. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Frick! I got screwed over by the fairy type. Oh my god. What even is your... You don't even have a water move. God bless this mod. Ugh. And I thought it was gonna be like a nice little break from the hard mode. Well... I mean, what else am I gonna do with this mirror? I might as well get a bingo at the very least. It's not really gonna help me against the fire types, and it's kinda got a feeling it won't work as well as I like against the grass. Well, a few A presses later, we finally went through with it. I swear Battle Bingo is much more straightforward in the base game. It's the moments like this that remind myself that this is technically a hard mod. Even if I guess I'm just so apparently used to Pokemon that I didn't really notice the difficulty too much. Alright, not as much EP as I remember getting from these things. Who's gonna get it? Well, at least I can brute force my... I guess I can... Unless there's a Tentacool on the board, at least I can brute force my way through these with Meryl. So, and I didn't get the grass type that I wanted for reasons. So, you're my substitute grass type, I guess. I'm using you for the same things that I would be using the grass type for, so... let's get to it. It is functioning as well as the grass type, just... the battles are taking longer. Well, there's some... got some nice snow out. And... my kip goes down. Thank goodness for the power of editing, because no one wanted to sit through that, not even me. Alright, so... you know, I might as well go for the bingo. Clear it out, and maybe I'll get more than 1 EP this time. Oh, thank goodness. I just know. I know the game's gonna try to screw me over. No, not the game. I know the mod's gonna screw me over one of these times and put a Tentacool on here, knowing that I have no other option against the water type. Yeah, even more so, because you would normally use grass types to get through these. The game already was a big meanie and gave me a water fairy type when my starting Pokemon was a frickin' dragon with only 1 dragon move. I would not put it past this mod to put the frickin' Tentacool on here somewhere just to screw over this particular setup. Does the creator just... does the creator of the mod just hate Battle Bingo? Because this is so much more long and drawn out, it's almost like they intentionally tried to make the game's mode suck. Because it was way more fun in vanilla. You just, like, get the type matchups and bam! Battle over. Meanwhile, I am forced to use a Romero that does, like, 2 damage a hit. Oh, that's only 1 EP. I feel like I'm in trouble. What's my next closest bingo? I guess if I go on top, and like there's definitely more EP hidden on these question mark panels and something else special. I don't have a fire type or a solid grass option yet, do I? Well, if there's no grass poisons, which I'm pretty confident there will be, maybe I can just brute force with my roll again. Why am I playing so much fun? I'm just gonna use up this EP immediately on the question mark panel. Here we go. That gives us another Pokemon to use in these battles. Alright, at least all the water types are gone. Good. So, Meryl is kind of useless. And I could go on my way for a fire type. But I also would like to have the fire type for other things. Okay, go in here. There's no Gen 3 grass fairy types. Because I swear to God, if I get screwed over by the fairy type again, I might get screwed out with other means, because I just noticed how little EP I have to work around with. No, it's okay. I just got the new Master Ball, so I can just use that in some of the other fights. Yeah, this battle's pretty much won. Safe to cut away till when we actually make progress in it. Couldn't have just given me 2 more HP, could ya? And it's done. I was thinking I might screw myself over, because now I only have Totodile to go into this last area. But I did just remember I have the Master Ball and I was going to use it to clear some of these other panels anyways. So I think the safe plan is to go into fire with Totodile. I only have 1 EP, so I guess I do gotta catch whatever's in here. Which sucks because they could pull a trap on me and like give the Charmander Break or something else that would be the most counterintuitive way possible. If I had more EP to work with, I would start fighting this Charmander just to see what move it has, and then catch it if it's viable. But I clearly don't have that luxury. Okay, the moment of truth. We can work with that. Let's go get our freaking bingo panel. And the best part is that it's not gonna take 5 turns to end the battle. I may still cut around with it because that's just what this commentary is devoid to. Like, I was all set to just have some nice fun conversation and commentary, but I completely forgot Battle Bingo was a thing. Okay, yeah, you know what? We gotta have a little story time at least once. Because I was looking so forward to doing this, it's been so long, but I was caught up in so many other projects along the way. And then I decided, like, instead of progressing the plot, that I would do Battle Bingo instead. And I'm just so fixated on trying to relearn how this entire game mode works. With the mod trolling me on top of that, case in point. And I've gone completely into fixation mode, with no desire to go off tangent or off topic, because that is when I will make the mistakes. It's fine. This will probably end up being the Battle Bingo episode anyways, because that's just Battle Bingo. I do remember having fun with it, but it's kind of drawn out, and I do remember more of it being like a thing that's better to just do on your own time. Alright, at least we can clear out the fire slot instantly, get more EP to work out with. I think we're good to clear this board. As a water type, I'm going up against a fire type. Do I even need to show ya anything? Oh hey! It's a fight that might actually end in 2 turns. Who would have Funk? I don't even know how that came out. I was trying to say Funk, like a slang on thought. But my vocal cords just gave out on the word T. So I don't even know what I said or what sounds came out and made it sound like instead. You know, I might as well clear the bottom row because... These panels are the same fixed things each time, and we got the Master Ball already. So I'm pretty confident these other 2 are going to be more EP. You know what? Let's just get out of the way. I completely forgot about the diagonal, so all the more reason to get out of the way. So that's playing for clearing out Charmander. I might as well give myself the EP for Totodile now. Just in case. We haven't found anything too trolly with the grass types. So I'm kind of concerned. I'm just convinced that one of these grass type battles are not going to go as smoothly as it should. There are no Master Balls left. Figured I'd double check. Alright, so far so good. I think we got this well in control because we're going to get even more EP. So we should be safe to go Charmander, then Totodile, and be done. And it's a Sunkern. I feel like I'm being trolled still. Like I get all this hype up of, oh, it's last grass type. Surely it's gonna be something really big, hard, and annoying to deal with. And no, just Sunkern. To be fair, that would have been very trolly if I decided to catch it as my grass type. But then again, it would be a moral lesson to learn of... basically what I'm trying to say, it'd be what I rightfully deserve for trying to catch a Sunkern. Assuming that it would be doing any good. Sorry, Sunkern, you're cute and all. You got your infamousy for reasons though. Guess Meryl, just in case for some reason it doesn't work out with the other 2, there'd be no point going for it again. But I do really feel like Totodile is gonna be my main answer to all this. And Cyndaquil. Hey, Totodile! I'm liking your new paint job. Cool. Am I going crazy, or did Totodile get a new profile as well? So hey, I guess if you're wondering if shinies were in this XG mod, there you go. Shame that is on that one is not a Pokemon that should have already been shiny in the first place. Well, I guess it's even more disappointing because now I know shiny is only temporary, and not just in the aspect that I can't get to keep any of these Pokemon after the whole battle bingo is done. It's even worse. I can only enjoy it in the moment of a single battle. The fun part about this is that this answers a lot of questions that might happen about how the RNG works. If not just in XG, then in XD in general. Might explain why the Shadow Pokemon glitch was a thing in Coliseum. Well, it was the last battle we had at Totodile, so it's canon that Totodile is shiny. You know what? That whole mess ended up being worth it in the end. And then Sync, I was wondering if I should have just done it off screen. That being said, I think if I'm going to do more Battle Bingo, it'll probably be off screen just because, forgot there's still Pokespots on the other stuff. There's not going to be any food by the time I get there. And this has just been distractions of recording sessions. I remember when I wanted to actually was actually trying to play an actual video game. We're not even going to bother with the Coliseum because way high in levels, like definitely going to be higher than the stuff that we were facing in... Why am I blanking out on the name? city of the roughnecks and all that jazz. I guess it has been way too long since I've last played in the RA region, which is sad because I'm in the middle of a Pokemon XD playthrough, and I still forget. Just goes to show just how much of a backlog I have on videos, where, because I never had to take a break, but then I just remembered that as I'm recording this, I already scheduled a break. To be fair, I have the videos, or at least I have enough recordings that I don't need the break, but it's all the other parts, like the editing and the scheduling, that still need to be done. Holy world! Awkward moment of when I have to try to catch more wild Pokemon without my good old swiper. The Staryu is literally gonna get to do nothing but fight wild Pokemon, isn't it? Well, let's see if I get crazy enough to one-hit KO it again. Yep. It only worked the first time because of weird gimmicks I don't even understand. I don't know why I didn't think it would happen. Things would be any different this time. Maybe we can get something even better from the other Pokespot. So hey, I mean, if you want on-screen reaction to Pokespot stuff, now yeah. Ooh, Lantern! Surely this one won't get one-hit KO by Staryu. It's the same level too and everything. I guess I might as well just meet you all back when I finish whittling this thing down. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna need to take another bathroom break when I'm done catching this thing. And it feels like I've spent more time actually taking breaks than actually playing the game. Just between all the intermissions and... Oh, I thought I knocked it out there for a second. Yeah, between doing the intermissions and the fact that all I really did was play Battle Bingo. It does not really feel like, even though we're about an hour into this recording session, it doesn't really feel like I've had a moment to actually play the video game. I guess I should have saw it coming considering the part that I left the game on in between parts. Now, if I can get this paralyzation, then I'm definitely going to be able to catch it. Maybe we could even catch it in a poke. No, 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 no. I know Gen 5. I know later gens electric types were immune for paralyzation, but I could have sworn it was only for things like Thunder Wave. Like, I do not get the logic of it being immune to all sorts of paralyzation, just like being immune to electricity because it's already made of electricity. But that means you can't not move, can't move, just because you're immune to electricity. It's fine, we caught it. It's a modern gen thing. They just implemented into this game. Can't get mad at the mod for that. That's the whole point of the mod is to bring in all the features from the newer games into this older game. You know what? We were supposed to go to Panic City anyways, so maybe I just go heal up there. We were supposed to go anyways. Oh, you're back already. You should have gone off and played in the tower forever. Up to. Are you looking for a Mirabelle? Now, where is it? Something feels a little off about the people in town. But that's fine, we can just go heal up. I want to train right down the road. But what's the town Poké Center? There's no one here. I must get my Pokemon healed. Well, this is awkward. And just inevitably adding on to the irony of everything going on. Well, I guess I'll go heal up somewhere else, and next time in our adventures, let's figure out what's going on in Panic, because something just feels off. You could even say that it's a little sus. And all these Shadow Pokemon I feel like I haven't really got a good opportunity to use. Maybe someday we'll see the moves on other Pokemon in the future. Well, it's almost the same moves that it had as a Shadow Pokemon, so cool. I can almost bet you that Staryu is going to have Recover. It just would be too perfect a timing considering that it had basically a Shadow equivalent of Recover. Now, I think Pelipper has Drizzle, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this. Like, what if we had got Hurricane on it? Because I believe Rain makes Hurricane perfect accuracy, so if so, that'd be a wild combination. Maybe it doesn't have Drizzle though, because this Pelipper has freaking Rain Dance. And I don't know why I'm just so ready to flip through the word frickin', but it just... The Battle Bingo, I guess, put me in a mood. But it's weird because I think I normally like Battle Bingo. I recall it not getting bad. It doesn't usually get that bad that quickly. And honestly, that wasn't even too bad in the whole grand scheme of things. But I know if that was not easy. There's that Recover that I predicted, by the way. If that first Battle Bingo board went the way it did, I am not looking... I'm only looking forward to doing the other Battle Bingo chords for sake of irony and comedy. Because, oh boy, is they gonna suck. Alright, I think I'm well overdue to actually end off the recording though. Adventures. Let's figure out what's going on in Panic, because something just feels off. You can even say that it's a little sus. And if I want to be cute, I would cut off the video right when I say the S word. Well, when I word it like that, it sounds like I'm swearing. Now I don't know how to end the video.